Before starting with anything in the video, let me read out a small portion from an authentic blog right now. That is, according to the data of the Bureau of Labor Statistics, approximately 20% of the small businesses fail within the first year. By the end of the second year, 30% of the businesses will have failed. By the end of the fifth year, about half will be failed. And by the end of the decade, only 30% of the businesses will remain with a 70% failure rate. So you can see from here how much necessary it is for a small business to survive without making any mistakes. And making a mistakes for a small business with a limited amount of funds can cost you a fortune. So I completely understand that. That's why I am coming up with this video today, so that I can inform you regarding the top mistakes that are usually made by small business owners. And also I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks so that you don't make a similar mistake again. So stay tuned till the end of the video. Keep a track whether or not you are making any of this mistake. My name is Ritabande. I am the co-founder of Vivid Trail Studio, and let's get started with today's topic. One very common mistake that I often see in case of small businesses is not having a legal structure and also not filing for a business registration. This might affect your business to a huge extent in a long run, because you might get into serious legal troubles, or someone may deliberately try to harm your business if you are not registered, and may steal your name, your brand name, your logo or something like that. It will be difficult for you to go and file a complaint against them if you are not having a copyright or trademark and this kind of business registration done for your brand. So that is the first one. Let's move to the second one, which is even more important. Another very common mistake I see small business owners doing is that offering their products for a very minimum price, or almost offering it for free. And even I see many business owners are offering their products or services absolutely for free, just to gain the market share or just to build a community. So you don't want to be the business owner who is known for his freebies. If you want to implement a strategy, it might be a freemium strategy where you offer a portion of the things for free, and then you want them to buy the premium version of your product or service. That can work. But if you're going absolutely at an undervalued zone, or you're absolutely at a free zone, it might be difficult for you to cover up with the initial cost of your business, keeping in mind that you don't have a huge investor backup for all this cost. So don't make this second mistake, and let's move forward to the third one. The third common mistake that is being made by small business owners is that making their niche very wide. Maybe many of you are starting off with the e-commerce trend these days, but if you are moving into the e-commerce trends, if you are selling out everything and you want to be the next Amazon, you better have a nice investor who can provide you with that kind of funds right now. If you're not having that kind of fund, better you narrow down your niche, concentrate on a certain kind of product that has lesser competition in the market compared to a wider niche which has a huge demand but also has a huge competition, so that you can lower your marketing cost and you can sell at a higher value, keeping in mind the competitors are quite less in your particular niche. Try to be unique. So that is the third problem, and also the slight solution you need to figure out. I also already told that you can go to Google Trends and you can do some market research and you can figure out what works best for you. And now let's move to the fourth point of today's video. So right now, the topic I'm going to talk about, the mistake I'm going to talk about, is the most common one. I have told this in many of my workshops, in many of my seminars, that don't try to do all on your own. You are trying to figure out the marketing strategy, you are trying to deal with your clients, you are trying to do the graphic designing, the content strategy, you're also trying to figure out some more time to expand your business. So all of these things you are all trying to do on your own. You will never be able to expand, you will never be able to think in a proper way, and it might be very difficult to do even this stuffs, this works effectively. So better you hire a person with whatever funds you are having, invest some money in hiring, or if you don't want to pay a regular salary to a person, at least hire some freelancers so that they can do the regular stuff, maybe the social media marketing, maybe they can do the social media content, this kind of stuff they can do for you, and you can figure out on the main thing, that is growing and expanding your business and maybe dealing with clients. So this is, trust me, the most common mistake. Don't make it. Do it in my way and you'll see growth in your business happening much more rapidly if you trust and try to expand your team rather than doing it all on your own. Now let's move forward to the next mistake that most common small business owners do. Now before I tell you about the two last commonly made mistakes by small business owners, I need to announce something, that I am coming up with a live workshop where I am telling you about launching your business, growing your business, planning the right marketing funnel, using some automation tools, all of this stuff at just rupees 199. This small amount just to make up for my marketing budget and nothing else. This offer is for a limited participants, for only for the first 30 participants to be specific. So make sure you go to the description box and register for my workshop, because the marketing ads are running. You don't want to miss out the 199 rupees spot. Go down, you also get the live Q&A session with me along with this workshop. So let's move forward right now and I'll tell you about the last 2 points of the video. Now this mistake can cost you a lot of money that I'm going to talk about right now. That is, never take your customers for granted or increase the lifetime value of a customer. Getting a customer in a small business is tough. You are doing some content, you are doing some influencer marketing, you are running some ads on Facebook or on Google. You are spending some money to acquire one customer. Maybe that customer is paying a certain amount of money in return of the marketing cost that you are paying right now. If you cannot increase the lifetime value of the customer, you will keep on paying this marketing cost for each and every customer. So focus on your service, focus on the customer that you have already gained rather than focusing on gaining more and more customers. So if you can rely on referrals, you can rely on the existing customer, your marketing cost will reduce to a huge extent, and in return you will get a lot of money with almost zero marketing cost. So keep this in mind. This is going to help you a lot in long run. Now I'm going to tell you about the most important one and the most important thing that you have to keep in mind, and don't make this last mistake. Now the last mistake I'm going to talk about has nothing much to do with money, but a lot to do with your health right now. I have seen many business owners focusing so much on their business that they have gave up on their personal life, their personal health, their sleep and all this stuff. And once they are not getting the result after putting in so much effort, they get extremely demotivated. Try to understand, a business takes a great deal of time to be successful. So please give your business time, give yourself time so that you can think in the right direction. If your brain is already exhausted with a lot of work, you won't be able to think in the right direction. Don't be frustrated. Try to work in the right way. Try to figure out the right marketing funnel. Try to figure out the right marketing strategy. Try to sleep well and try to keep your mind fresh so that you can think as a business owner. This seems very easy, but becomes the most common mistake that is being made by most small business owner. Try to focus on your mental health. It will give you a lot of money in long run if you are healthy, if your state of mind is healthy at this moment. So that's it for today's video. I hope all of you liked my video. Please drop in a like, subscribe to my channel for more interesting topics, and do comment down below if you're having any question. I would love to answer them. And I also hope to see some of you at least in my live workshop on 26th of August. Alright everyone, bye for today. I will see you next week with another more interesting topic.